Hi everybody, today I want to show you something that we call the minimum loadout for a round in Tarkov. Minimal loadout means you have enough stuff to survive even intense firefights, and you have enough stuff to get out of the round even if you get hurt in the middle at the beginning of the map. So let's start. First of all, I buy all the stuff and then I explain where we put it in your inventory and why we put it there. So let's start. We go to trading and to flea market. That's the first trick. Always check the flea market. Very often you find stuff cheaper than if you go to a trader directly. We start with the tactical rig. Either we buy a Blackrock chest rig, would be 17,000. Soon we get something cheaper. Or you can look for the sniper, because it is not much more expensive, currently about 4,000 rubles, but you get 4 additional slots if you buy this one. The other ones that are pretty common are these, currently nothing very cheap. And the last one is the Wartech gear, this one. 19,000. So you can choose whatever you like. For our test or for our tutorial here, we choose the chest rig, the Blackrock chest rig. We buy this one because I'm too lazy to wait the 10 seconds. Next one, we get a backpack, MBSS, simplest one. Here you see 9,000 is very, very cheap. 10,000, okay, we have this. Next one, we need something to drink. For this we use pineapple juice. The cheapest one is this one. We take 2 of them. 2 of them because that means if you lose your stomach, if it's black at the beginning of the round, then it can happen that you cannot get out of the map fast enough. But with 2 pineapple juices or 2 waters, you definitely can do that. The reason why I choose pineapple juice instead of water right now is because water costs double of the price and does not give you double of the water. Okay, we have something to drink. Now we need a car medipick, car first aid kit. This one. Cheapest one, therapist. Always check if you find something cheaper. Sometimes people try to trick you and they give you something that is not fully loaded. So always check very carefully if it's really worth to buy a cheaper one. We buy one. Next one, we buy an IFAK. I tell you why we do it this way in a second. So you see this one, it's 163 of 300, so definitely not worth buying it. Therapist, 18,000 for a full one, so we buy this one. Next one, what we need is painkillers. There are 2 different ones. They are used if your leg is broken and you cannot run faster. Also, it's used if you make pain sounds because of some serious wounds. Then you use a painkiller and very quickly you stop making these sounds. However, the difference between the ibuprofen and the normal painkillers is the ibu runs very, very long, while the normal painkillers only last for about 5 minutes. We take 3 of them because that's the cheapest way to start. Okay, we don't want to trade it, we want to buy it. We buy 3. Explain later a little more about it. And we need a splint. Splints are used when you have a broken bone or broken arm, and they are needed because if you have a broken leg and it's not black, you can use a splint and you can normally walk or run again. Also, your vision is very blurry when you have something, a broken limb. But if you use a splint, your vision gets normal after a few seconds. Okay, so we have a splint. And the last one, what I always recommend, but that's up to you, that's a balaclava. You can buy that first level on Ragman, as you see, a little cheaper if you buy it in the auction. And that's it. Reason for this is simply if you use the mask on your head and you are in front of a dark wall, or if you're hiding in a bush, you are way more easy to spot if you don't wear it. That's all. So, first of all, BlackRock and MBSS. Now let's start. Our drinks are stored in the backpack. Car medikit goes here. IFAC goes here. We explain why in a second. 3 painkillers and a splint. So, setup like this is needed because you can place or drag and drop the car medikit to the 4, and now when you're hurt, you can click on the 4 and it starts immediately healing, so you don't need to go into your inventory and drag it from here to the hurt or the wounded area. I've seen this in many videos. I don't know why people do this, as it's way slower. You cannot move while you do this. So, as I said, place it somewhere in the tactical rig, and you can place it on a key, or you can map it on a key. You could do the same with the IFAC, which has the advantage that it would take only one spot instead of 2, but the IFAC is a lot more expensive. It costs nearly the double the price of the car medikit. That's why I personally recommend start with the car medikit, and only when it's when you're totally done with it, you have nothing left, only then take the IFAC from the secure container and continue to heal with this one. Because it is so expensive, and when you die, of course, you lose everything you have. The painkillers, many people have painkillers also mapped to a key like this. So you have something on the 4 for healing, something on the 0. In case you are in a firefight, you can hit it immediately without opening the inventory. That's up to you if you want to do that, or if you save it on the pouch and in the firefight you just make tab, double click on painkillers and tab again. So that can be done very quickly. Makes not a big difference. It's up to you what you want to do. So this is a minimal loadout. If you have this stuff, it looks like you have to spend many thousand rubles, but on the other hand, with this loadout you don't have to fear any firefight. You have everything you need to survive any map in any size, and you don't need to rush. You have enough stuff that you can always play safe when you want to survive. So my recommendation, it's up to you. Whatever you do, have fun out in the battlefield. Oh no, we are not playing Battlefield, I know. Have fun and good luck looting.